What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and with Star Wars The Acolyte set to come out in a few days, and with Pride Month now upon us, I think it's fair to make the following declaration. The Acolyte will be a woke, queer mess.
That's the understatement of the year.
Now look, I don't give a shit if someone is gay, or black, or a girl, or whatever, but when it comes to Star Wars, what I do expect out of a person working on it is that they know what the hell they're talking about with it. If you are going to make Star Wars, then you should understand it. You should understand the very basics, and this guy right here doesn't know it at all. Like everyone else hired by the likes of Kathleen Kennedy and Leslie Headland, this actor named Charlie Barnett, who plays a Jedi named Yord Fandar in The Acolyte, he has opened his mouth and proven that he is not a fan and doesn't know shit about Star Wars.
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people.
What did you say?
Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh, that's it. I've had it with this dump.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter, where my handle is Dr. Disaster1. Anyhow, we are going to watch a couple interviews here given by this Charlie Barnett dude, in which he proves he's as clueless about Star Wars as you would expect from a Lucasfilm employee. This first interview is with the Nerds of Color. Despise that name, by the way. Nothing like being divisive in your very name to bring people together, am I right? But anyway, let's watch this jackass prove how clueless he is.
On the other side, and I completely agree, but maybe one of the things that was most terrifying is stepping into that position of Jedi. We haven't seen a lot of Jedi in the last couple films or even TV shows that have been coming out.
Oh, really?
So returning to that storyline and reinvesting in it was daunting, because the Jedi are these, and from where I was growing up, from the films that I was seeing, they were better than could be. They were the utmost and could do nothing wrong, and it was this kind of godlike nature.
What the hell are you talking about?
They were the utmost and could do nothing wrong.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, master.
Good call.
And it was this kind of godlike nature.
Are you a god?
No.
Very clearly, this dude does not know what he's talking about. He simply has this vague, surface-level understanding of the Jedi based on the Disney version of the franchise. If he grew up watching Rey, then sure, I can see why he would think that Jedi were unstoppable, mistake-free, godlike beings. But let's watch this next clip, an interview with Collider, where the dude asserts that Anakin was the one who blew up the Death Star.
People have been talking to me online about how Darth Vader is such a bad person. It's very clear, and it's very well established from those actions. But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this right now.
You should just shut up.
It's just like,
shut up. I love
that
you.
Yeah, listen to the woman, dude. You should absolutely shut up. Because you are proving, without a doubt, that the people working on this project, working on The Acolyte, are clueless. Is it any wonder that Disney Star Wars has failed to recapture the magic of the original films? They no longer hire fans of the original movies. They hire people based on their willingness to parrot the talking points of the company at large. Leslie Headland has repeatedly made it clear that The Acolyte is a queer-coded show meant to reflect who she is as a person based on her immutable characteristics as a gay woman. And you know what? I'm sure there's a world out there where a show like that might work, but that world is not in Star Wars. The vast majority of the fans do not want that kind of shit in our galaxy far, far away. We just want something that feels like Star Wars. We had that for a short while in The Mandalorian. The first 2 seasons had a Star Wars feel, but that shit fell apart, and Disney went right back to making their usual garbage right after that. And I think the difference is obvious. The Mandoverse was created by Jon Favreau, a gifted storyteller who clearly understands what makes Star Wars special. But these days, Disney hires people like this Charlie Barnett dude who doesn't even know that Anakin didn't blow up the Death Star. They hire people like Leslie Headland who cares more about pushing an agenda than telling a story, and they seemingly pushed out people like Jon Favreau. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna leave it there. The Acolyte comes out in a few days, and this thing is going to be a big old cringy dumpster fire. I can't wait to find out how terrible it is, but let me know what you think about all this garbage. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.